What's up, guys? So yesterday, me and Gino just sitting in the house. We're actually going through the Christmas stuff. We actually went and got it on Tuesday from storage. We brought back two. We have two trees. We have a 13-foot one and a 7-foot one, and we brought back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tubs of stuff, ornaments, decorations, whatever. And we're actually going back today, later on, because it's still early here. We're going back later on to grab more tubs. We gotta find a cat's Christmas stockings because they're in one of the things we don't know where they are. So that's what we do. That's what we were doing on yesterday. I got a call from a friend of mine who lives in Middletown in New York. She goes, "Hey, do you have the R2-D2 animatronics from Home Depot?" I said, "No. Why?" She goes, "I'm here at Home Depot and I have 3 of them." I said, "Get it for me. I'll give you the money." So she got it. She had the employee put in the car for her. Sweet. But the funny thing was, we were planning to go to Middletown today, but we went yesterday. We wanted to go today because we didn't want to go to Hobby Lobby, At Home, and Sam's Club. Because Sam's Club and Hobby Lobby are like right near each other. And At Home is like 2 minutes from there, if that. So we went yesterday, picked us up, and we did shopping. She bought more Christmas stuff like we fucking needed. And then, all right, cool, whatever. But real quick, before I put this fucking thing together, I forgot to do something from the video on Monday. Something I put somewhere. There's the Ben Cooper figures. I'm going to take a video. Michael Leatherface. And Billy. Billy. And then Metal Mutant. There's the Metal Mutant. So, now I officially have no more room for anything. Because if you look, that's the space that I have. So something's got to come down off this wall. Whether it be these guys, or those guys. Because then I get the set with Tom Mann, Jaws, and I still got to get the Bride of Frankenstein 2-pack, the black and white Vincent Price, and there's somebody else, another Universal monster. But yeah, I got to get the other set that I don't have, which is the Tom Mann set. I'm still 50-50 on Garfield, Alf, and Pee-wee. I'm not getting the DC stuff, Batman and Superman. I'm not getting those, so that's out of the question. So, all right, let me open this box and see what I got going on. So here's the box open. There's directions. Doesn't seem that hard to do. My fear is, I hear a lot of people talking about, it's coming with 2 left legs or 2 right legs. So knock on wood. That's me hitting my head. Yeah, there's a right and a left. So, because those things are definitely gone. There's no way some guy in New Hampshire, his Home Depot had 6, and they were gone like that quick. So, how my friend found 1 is, I guess every store's getting 6. Because everybody that did find them online, their store had 6. So, but yeah. We take him out of the box and see what the fuck is going on. I'm fucking fingers crossed he has a right and a left leg. And then they're not doing replacement parts. So I have to figure something out. If I have a fucking one-legged R2-D2, we'd be going in circles. So, alright, let me figure this out. I'll be back. This is going to be the simplest animatronic I've ever put together. No bullshit. Right and left leg, head, body. Figure out, this is the, see that? His eye? Why not just put it in? That makes no fucking sense. That's so fucking, why? 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 I'm assuming those screws are for his legs. It's gonna be a fucking 2-second job. Watch this. I'm gonna put up the SpongeBob thing a few hours later. And I got the thing smashing all over the floor. So I'm probably putting him right where the alien facehugger is. I gotta find a place this fucking thing. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Alright, let me go do this because I'm gonna pull my hair out of my head to figure out where I'm putting that thing. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, literally it took me 10 minutes. Simplest fucking thing. There was 4 wires at the base. You gotta tuck into the bottom of his middle foot, I should say. And then you gotta, there's a pole you put his foot in, and you got to screw that in, which, again, 2 seconds. Screw for each leg. Done. There's a motion activated thing is in here. This came off. This was off because when you put the head on, there's a wing nut. So you actually, your hand fits through here, and you can tighten the wing nut. Because it goes, there's a hole in his head, and there's a pole like this, so you put it, and then tighten the wing nut. So here's where he's going right now. It's pretty sure for Chewbacca. Makes sense. So, if you see the Empire Strikes Back, you understand. I think I think the one Sideshow makes is probably maybe a couple inches bigger. But you're comparing 300 and, what was it, $30-ish? I thought it was. To fucking 8,000. And again, Sideshow 1, way more detailed. So, but again, I'm not a big R2-D2 guy. So I'm never planning on buying a life-size one from Sideshow. But you can't pass up a $350 for a fucking, an animatronic, which I'm probably not plugging in. And it was funny, actually, because last year, you guys saw the video, I did Darth Vader, Yoda, and a Stormtrooper. So Gina had told me she wanted to do Star Wars this year, she wanted to put more, like, Christmassy stuff. I said, yeah, fine, no problem. So when I got this yesterday, I said, sweet, Gina, I can plug him in with the lights, bring Chewbacca upstairs, bring a Stormtrooper upstairs, and get Yoda and Darth Vader from storage. Have a whole Star Wars scene. And she just gave me a look like, she knew I was joking, but she gave me that look like, you motherfucker. Like, guilt tripping me, like, 'cause she knows I like Star Wars, and obviously, like is an understatement, but. So, yeah, it was pretty funny. She goes, maybe next year. I said, Gina, what's the downside? I'm not looking up a fucking 7.5-foot fucking animatronic. Him, I'm cool with. Stormtrooper, maybe. But I'm not lugging Chewbacca upstairs. I'm not buying another one. So, actually, it'd be kind of cool to buy another one and fucking get the bandolier he had in Solo. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That's not a bad idea. See? Ideas come to me when I'm thinking about it. Wait, let me run that idea by Gina. See what she says. She won't give a fuck. Gina doesn't care what I do down here. She doesn't give a fuck. As long as we have the money, and as long as I get her okay with it. If I ask her for something 100 times, if I can get something, 99, she'll say yeah. That one time, either because you have no money, or she probably got it for me for a birthday, Christmas, or Valentine's Day, and I can't buy it because I'm getting it for that particular day. So, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I think this is pretty sweet for fucking $250. I don't know what I'm putting that. For now, it's staying right there. That thing's been through hell and back. His tail broke twice. His fucking leg's broken. That leg's broken. If you look, you see the tip of his tail is broken. So, it's all good. All right. This thing's fucking sweet. Next year, me and Gina got a bet. Well, we already both know that C-3PO is next year. Because C-3PO is supposed to be this year. But they swapped it for Chewbacca, which that's a fucking upgrade of the fucking millennium right there. So next year, C-3PO. So I'm thinking who else they're going to make. I don't think they're going to do Boba Fett because too much colors. If you guys know anything about the figure thing, the more colors, the more it costs to produce. So obviously R2 is what? Blue, red, 4 colors? Blue, cream color, the red, and that light blue, and black. So 5 colors. Boba Fett is like so many different colors. Look at Darth Vader did once he was 5 colors. Chewbacca's not even a color. It's fur. So true, black and white. You know what I'm saying? Yoda was what? Yoda's a couple of colors, but still. So I don't think they're gonna do it Boba Fett, but that'd be fucking sweet. We're thinking Kylo Ren, a first order stormtrooper, one of those two to go with C-3PO. I mean, outside the box, a sweet animatronic. I'm thinking Biker Scout, Snowtrooper. That'll never happen, but it'd be fucking sweet. I'm look at my fucking bus over there. They did a Vader. Darth Maul. I mean, I have a Darth Maul already, but I'll get another one. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, so I'm thinking, me and Gino, Mandalorian. I think Mandalorian with Grogu would be pretty fucking dope. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go with those. Definitely C-3PO. I'm going with C-3PO and or C-3PO and or Kylo Ren or Mandalorian. That'd be fucking sweet. That's the Mandalorian right there, and then I definitely have to move Darth Vader. But I got another year for that, so I'm not worried about that right now. So, all right, guys. As usual, thanks for watching. See you later.